Well, I'm here in the middle of downtown San Antonio. And this here, well, they're doing all kinds of construction still. But right in here is called Alamo Plaza, I believe. You got a kiosk where you can buy some stuff, some little foods and snacks. You got a sitting area. They got public bathrooms, unlike in the Philippines. And they're free. And they're fully stocked. They have everything you need in there. Now, from here, you can gain access to the Riverwalk. The Riverwalk is unique to the city of San Antonio. Other cities have copied it, so it's becoming more and more commonplace. But to gain access to the Riverwalk, you have to go down these steps. You can see the river down here. But I will show that to you later. Right now I'm showing you the Alamo Plaza area. Now over here, you got the old church. This church has been here for quite some time. In the 1830s, there was a battle here called the Battle of the Alamo. A-L-A-M-O. You might want to Google it so you can understand. It's part of the rich Texas history. From the towers of this church, as the approaching opposing army came, they rang the bells here to this church, warning the citizens of the incoming military that was coming as the Texans were trying to fight for independence from Mexico. General Santa Anna came and defeated those in the Alamo, and later on in other battles, eventually the Texans defeated the Mexican troops and gained their independence. But this is an active church. It's been here for more than maybe 200 years now. Over here, you have the county courthouse, where all legal transactions occur involving the county. You can get your marriage certificates, divorce, or whatever else here. It's a beautiful building with the red stone brick. And over here, or more of the courthouse. This has to deal more with business or whatever else that occurs here. Hello. Thus is the man who last fears the Lord. The Lord bless you from Zion. Receive the prosperity of Jerusalem. All the days of your life. Blessed Blessed the Tower Life building. I don't know if you can see it from here. I doubt it, but at the very top, they got gargoyles. Let me see if I can. Well, anyway, there's supposed to be gargoyles surrounding the place. Can't see it from here. Well, I try to get you a closer view, but those things that are protruding out right there and there, those are supposed to be the gargoyles. And you can see the Riverwalk down here. Very tranquil, very peaceful. Over here is the deepest part of the river. What they did is they cut out a channel into a U, like a U shape or horseshoe shape, and that's where all the businesses and tourists end up. And the water there is only about 4 feet deep. Here it gets pretty deep, so don't fall in here. Well, this river walk, what happened is pretty long. It goes to the near north side of the city by the zoo, travels through the downtown area, then goes all the way south to the south end of town, where there's all kinds of old Spanish missions. So it follows the trail of the missions. You can go bike riding on this thing, and of course you don't want to do it in the summer months. But anyway, here, like right now, is December 29th, 2025, and the temperature's like 75 degrees, so this is perfect time to go. You can take a riverboat ride, and you got a guy dispersing information about the history of the city and whatnot. Here's another riverboat.
This does fly with 30 feet of water. Dropped in it and carrying it during that movement for hours. It's very serious because it seems we eliminate.
Building on the left side with a big beautiful flag all the way at the top of the building. That's our life building. It was built back in the
This hotel is La Cantera. And out here on the back side where the river is, there's what they call it, a little island right here. Like I said, the river walk is real quiet, real peaceful, beautiful setting. But they call this little island Marriage Island. So any of you ladies coming from foreign countries or the Philippines and want to marry a South Texas guy, tell them you want to get married Marriage Island. That's usually for small parties, not a big group. I'm sure if you had a big group, they can line the riverwalk while you perform the ceremony on this little island. Good luck if you decide to go that route. Up ahead, we'll be approaching the Arneson River Theater. It's a little theater on one side. It's like a stage on one side, and on the other side is seating area. They might be having some kind of festivity because there's all kinds of people there. We'll see. Unless there's tickets involved, then we won't see.
Okay.
Well, they got the gate closed, so we're not going to be able to go see. But the theater is on the left, and the spectators are on the right side of the river. Here's the band.
Our USC family running deep. Yes, sir. Man, it's been amazing out here with me and the guys leading up to this bowl game. And we just want to say thank you for all the hospitality y'all treated us with out here in San Antonio. But it's time. We ready to put out a show on y'all for
All right, on Tuesday night, they're having a bowl game. It's with the National Collegiate team. It's between Southern California, University of Southern California, and Texas Christian University. So that's going to happen on Tuesday. So this is just a rally for that. This area is an area that has not been torn down, stood the test of time. They call this La Villita, the little village. But anyway, now it's a bunch of souvenir shops and things like that. They have a big party in April called Night in Old San Antonio. This is the tallest structure in San Antonio. It's called the Tower of the Americas. It was built in 1968 for a World's Fair they were having. I remember as a child attending elementary school, several miles away. But I saw this little dome thing being pulled up from the bottom all the way up to the top. That was in 1968. This was a gift from Mexico. It's supposed to be an eternal flame representing the eternal friendship between the United States and Mexico. It's big, it's orange, it's ugly, and everyone wishes Mexico would take it back. The plaza that was around the courthouse and the old church I called Alamo Plaza is my mistake. That was Main Plaza. This plaza here is what is Alamo Plaza. The reason it's called Alamo Plaza is because right beyond these trees is where the Alamo sits, or what's left of the Alamo. Here are part of the walls of the Alamo. That's the Alamo itself. And this is some kind of new replication of something. I don't know what this is, but it wasn't here before. So let's have a gander. I don't know if this is what the walls look like, but I'm sure they were further out, but they'd have to destroy those buildings to put up the original walls. Like I said, all this is brand new. Maybe they were trying to recreate it somehow, some way.
Mexico won it from Spain in their independence. Texans won it.
That's in Spanish, I think. Yeah, all this is brand new. Well, let's look at a little bit of the history. So it was built in 1724. And here's the battle in 1836. And it's a little history of what happened after the battle. And how it became a frontier post after Texas independence. and what it looked like when it was first established. All that's left right now is what you recognize to be the Alamo, this little portion, which is a chapel. The grounds of the Alamo were much bigger. Now that building here, that's part of the original structure, except it used to be a two-story structure. That was what they called the barracks. That's where they housed all the soldiers or whatever was living there, or the priests, or I don't know what. Anyway, that's the Alamo itself. I'm sure it's closed now. It's too late. Plus the fact that they wouldn't let me take pictures inside anyway because they think it's sacred grounds. Well, we're in part of the river. That's the business part, or the tourist part. You got all kinds of bars, restaurants, souvenir shops, sidewalk cafes. A lot of tourists come here. Like I said, this part of the river is man-made. It's like a horseshoe. It starts at the main river where I showed was 7 feet deep. Jazz club.
Whenever it goes somewhere, it's like, oh, not as if
Anyway, the main river is down this way. You can see after the bend. Like I said, there's a lot of restaurants here. They decorate the river with lights on the trees and whatnot for the festivities that they have every year this time of year. But the river comes from down there. The main river goes north and south. Then they cut out this part, makes a horseshoe turn, goes up here, and then turns up there and meets up the river again. But anyway, I don't want to walk the whole river. It's several blocks long. And my car is parked on this end. This place is a jazz place called Dirty Nelly's at the bottom of the Hilton Hotel.
Wait, hold on. At the rate we're going, no, it's going to be at least like P.F. Chang's or something.
And they got a piano player.
Tina, you like Cheesecake Factory? Okay, never mind. What do you like?
They used to give out peanuts. They'd throw them on the floor, the shells. But I guess they did it away with it.
Well, that's good. It's right up my alley. I'll definitely make you a cheeseburger. I do cook here. That wasn't dirty. I was going to say this.
Sorry, some Irish pub.
Maybe he's a UFC. What is that? $100.
Anyway, this stuff goes on and on for blocks. Just crowded with people. This is the biggest tourist attraction in the city.
all right, folks, thank you so much for your meeting.
All right, guys, have fun. Take care.